Welcome to my March 2026 forecast. Today I'm going to be forecasting what March could look like for 2026. And March is expected to bring potential severe weather, flooding, and a lot of rain. So I'm going to be talking about this and what you need to know for March 2026 weather. So let's jump straight into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is the ENSO cycle and stuff like that. So currently our ENSO alert system status right now is La Nina advisory. Now that might change. A transition from La Nina to ENSO neutral is expected in February or April 2026 with a 60% chance, with ENSO neutral likely persisting through the northern hemisphere summer with a 56% chance in June-August 2026. In this spring we are expecting it to transition to neutral. So that could bring some above average severe weather season. So I just wanted to note that. And if we check out the Climate Prediction Center, they currently have a above average area. So this is their monthly temperature outlook for March 2026. You can see this area is expected to be above average and with equal chances up here in the very northern United States, with Alaska remaining below. So that's that. So that's eventually going to lead to potential warm temperatures. Again, we can still see some lingering cold around those areas, though. So that's what's going on with that. You can see this is our precipitation forecast for the next 6 to 10 days. Of course, it's for the next 6 to 10 days, though. So, but I think this is going to continue because if we go to 8 to 14 days and 3 to 4 weeks, you can still see we're expecting above average precipitation. Might shift a little bit more east as we get later into March, but you can see this area we'll probably see above average precipitation, as you can see right here, but especially this area is what I'm watching for with above average precipitation. So that's eventually going to lead to more precipitation. So let's check out the precipitation outlook then for the rain. So I think the areas to watch for flooding and rain for March 2026 is going to be this green highlight area. Of course, we can see some out of it, but in the green highlight area, I think is the most chances for some rain and stuff. So we'll be watching that, so make sure to be aware for that as well. And now, what about the temperatures? Well, the temperatures, of course, it's getting into March, so it's going to get a little bit more warm. As you can see right here, we got above average temperatures, and this looks to continue. Looks like above average temperatures and more normal temperatures in the middle over here. Warmer temperatures on the complete West Coast is what they're saying right now. So I think just for the electric tornado early to mid-March 2026 temperature forecast, I think it will be possibly above average with lingering cold possible in that green area. Warmer, lingering cold possible in this yellow area, and above average possibly inside of that red area. Now, as we get into late March, I think that more warm temperatures will probably start to stay towards the east. I think lingering cold is gonna the chances are gonna lower for lingering cold over there, but that's the early to mid-March 2026 temperature forecast and stuff like that. So, severe weather, yes, severe weather is going to be possible this March. Electric tornado March 2026 severe weather areas to watch closest. I think if you live in this red highlighted area, you guys need to be watching the closest for potential severe weather. That includes severe thunderstorms, tornadoes, and hail. Not everyone in here will get severe thunderstorms, tornadoes, and hail, though. But definitely quite a few people, and some people will. Because we can see some supercells, squall lines, possible tornado outbreaks. Now, some of these areas could shift more farther down south, usually down there to the southeast for areas to watch for severe weather. So we'll be watching this as well. So that's what's going on with that. Watch for severe weather within this area because we could have that trough and ridging. Now, the winter storm outlook, I think that there's going to be some areas to watch for some snowstorms up here in the northern United States, the very northern United States. We should be watching for possible snowstorm area. So we'll be watching for possible snow up there as we get into especially late March. We got to be watching up there. So that blue highlight area, we'll be watching for possible snowstorms this March. But I don't think snow is going to be too big of a concern this March. But drought. This is my drought and fire risk. Drought humidity forecast. You can see these areas. We gotta be watching for possible droughts and fire risks. So that's for these areas, those yellow areas. So we'll be watching that as well. So let's check out the future radar. What the GFS is saying currently. Let's check that out. I think it goes into like early to mid March though. So early to mid March. You might be watching this at a different time, but we're gonna have the system move through around March 2nd, March 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Probably potentially cause some freezing rain up here. We're gonna have some rain develop over here that cause some flooding risks. Of course, that's gonna last until March 6th. Could still see some above average precipitation most likely, but you can see it continues to show us potential lines of storms that come through, supercells, severe weather and stuff like that. It's continuing to show that. This is the one from March 6th to the 8th we gotta be watching. It's showing this little system around March 8th to the 10th that we gotta be watching. And then we got this system that could have some snow, especially up here, around March 10th to 12th. Could bring some severe weather, especially to in the Ohio Valley. And then the system around March 13th and 14th that could have some snow and some severe weather with it. Then St. Patrick's Day. This is just what it could look like at St. Patrick's Day. Of course, I'll keep you guys updated as we get closer to St. Patrick's Day, but this is what it could look like. Got a little bit of snow over here. Maybe some snow and rain up here, but who knows if that will happen. And if we do check out the temperature anomaly, it does show some cold temperatures coming down around March 1st and 2nd, but you might be watching that past that time, so yeah. But this is just what the temperature anomaly showed, just some warm temperatures with lingering cold being a possibility. It even shows a lot of cold temperatures trying to come down around the 13th and 14th, but who knows if that will happen. So lingering cold is going to be a possibility throughout March as well. So yeah, that's what's going on. So that's all I got for you for the March 2026 forecast. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys stay aware this March for potential severe thunderstorms, tornadoes, and everything, especially if you're in the Ohio Valley to the mid-Mississippi Valley into the plains. Of course, tornado season doesn't end until like June, so like we'll have forecast hopefully coming out as much as I can, but I keep you guys updated. And that was my March 2026 forecast, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I'll keep you guys updated, and bye.